concrete and rust coming together. From the new Metropolitan Collection, Caesarstone presents Excava, the industrial look. Caesarstone.
My name is Liedewij Edelkornt. I have several professions actually. Most important is my role as forecaster of the future. We've been working with Caesarstone for a few years now, so it feels more like family, I would say. There's braveness in that brand. I believe this book is a forecast of where the design of kitchens is going, which is rather radical. So it's like the countertop is, creating the narration. And I think that is very new, and that is going to be continued big time. And therefore, this type of avant-garde approach is possible. Yeah, we are in for a ride, a wild ride with this material. So the title we gave the book is Form Follows Food, because I suddenly had this idea that food was influencing the way we design our kitchens. So the first story we called Conceptual Concrete, because the whole use of concrete is in itself a concept, which we have not seen before so much in kitchens, which is a sort of heavy, industrial, brutalist vision of the kitchen. You're crafting the food and you're mashing the food by hand, and it's all very heavy duty, right? And then there is the marbling of food, where you have all the two sweet-tone food preparations in bread and in patisserie and so on. So that's more refined, it's more sophisticated, it's for marble, the little veins in the material. So that's, I would say, for a more luxury environment. A bit more traditional, but there is a big revival of marbling. Marbling paper, marbling patterns in textiles, marbling food, marbling kitchens. And then finally we have the black story, which is black marble with different type of veins, very dense sometimes or more spaced out sometimes. And this corresponds to this huge trend of black food, which is really the way to prepare food. It's roasting or planking, sometimes directly in the flame. It's also black matter, like black bread. Charcoal is really good for your digestion. And charcoal is also a very vital ingredient to make water clean. So it's very strange that in a society which loves so much, cleanness, totally black out of the spaces which are supposed to be clean. And the only way I can explain it is really that it's inspired by the food itself.
I'm looking for words that won't define me. I've been holding it back for when we meet. What would you say if I told you that I think I might have thrown it all away for what? What would you?
The new rugged concrete from Caesarstone, the global trendsetter in kitchen countertops. Caesarstone.
There's no reason for a kitchen to be boring, right?
That's why we're so happy with the show, because we learned a lot, and it was a brilliant sort of educational tool for us, because now we understand it. It's not scary anymore, and it's possible to do so much with it.
The enriching part of Caesarstone is actually when you combine it. You know, when you combine it, you create contrast, not only by creating contrast with color, but also with textures and different reflections that you get in the material.
The brief from Caesarstone was about the kitchen island as this kind of hub of the home. Through the engagement of these different states of water, the ice and the steam convey the idea of Caesarstone as this material that does well in a wide range of temperature. It's a material that can handle freezing and a material that can handle heat, and in a very sort of intuitive and tactile way.
The Caesarstone brand is one of the top players. A lot of designers are really interested in that material. Caesarstone is one of those special materials that keep on talking to you. And they say, okay, why can't you do something about me? You can play with me or do something about me.